Hello and welcome to Niagara University. My name is Charles Rinaldi and this is EDU825. I'll be working along with Dr. Jim Mills to make your internship experience worthwhile. I'd like to use this video to provide you with some information about my personal life as well as my professional qualifications. I live in Eden with my wife of 43 years, Marcia Flett. Marcia is a research librarian with many years of experience at SUNY at Buffalo and SUNY Fredonia. At Buffalo she was in the research center, and now she works at Christ the King Seminary in the library in East Aurora. We have no children, although we do have 3 cats. I'm a retired public school superintendent after 17 years working in districts mostly south of the city. I'm a graduate in 1970 of St. Francis High School, where I eventually taught. My first teaching job was in 1977 to 79 at St. Francis. From St. Francis I went to the Seneca Nation of Indians, where I had my first administrative job, working in the Johnson O'Malley program. We had compensatory education teachers in the Silver Creek and Gowanda Central School Districts, where I had my first exposure to working in the public schools. From the Seneca Nation of Indians, I then went to graduate school at UB. My master's is in educational administration, and I was also a graduate assistant. I had a nice experience as a grad assistant supervising student teachers, in that my placements were in city schools like Bennett in Buffalo, Herman Medeo School on the west side, as well as suburban districts like Clarence and Amherst Middle School. During my final year at UB, finishing my administrative master's program, I was able to secure my internship, and it was at the Holland High School. Unlike the internships that you're engaged in right now, my internship was a full year's assignment as the building principal in the high school. There was no other building principal, there was no assistant principal, there was the superintendent, and I reported directly to him. It was a full 40-week internship. I learned a great deal, as you would expect. They literally gave me the keys to the building and said, do your best. I graduated from that program after the year's internship in 1983, after which time the Board of Education in Holland made me the regular building principal. After 5 years in Holland, I then applied for and was awarded a job as assistant superintendent in Lakeshore Central Schools. At the time, Lakeshore had a student enrollment of 3,600 students. I worked for and under Mr. Bill Houston, who was the superintendent at the time. It was a great learning experience, actually, because I wasn't assistant superintendent for anything in particular. I was assistant to Mr. Houston and assigned to many different chores and tasks and challenges. A lot of my work, in fact, my primary work was in curriculum and staff development, but I also worked helping out in the transportation department when a building principal or if a director such as special education was absent. I would work in that person's place for an extended period of time. And I was also allowed in executive sessions, which allowed me the first opportunity to learn behind the scenes what a superintendent does and is engaged in. I worked in Lakeshore from 1987 till 1996, and in 1996 I secured my first superintendent's position at Forestville Central Schools in Chautauqua County. While at Forestville, I first met Dr. Jim Mills, who was superintendent in the neighboring Silver Creek Central School District. I came to respect Dr. Mills's abilities as superintendent. In fact, I still remember he teaching me my first lesson in public school finance, in particular how to establish the tax levy and distribute the tax warrant amongst the townships in the district. I was in Forestville for 3 years, then took a 2-year superintendency at West Valley in Cattaraugus County, and then in 2002 I was appointed as the superintendent of Gowanda Central School District in Cattaraugus and bordering Erie County. I was superintendent there for 12 years and retired in June of 2014. As any superintendent will tell you, the job is very diverse, and while in Gowanda I had an opportunity to experience and master that diversity in a variety of different areas. I like to believe that my forte was in public school finance, but I also became very adept and was always involved firsthand in contract negotiations, human resource management, capital project management, transportation, budgeting, finance, and program improvement, with the tremendous help of the building principals that I was fortunate enough to work with. What I hope to do with my association in EDU825 is bring these experiences to bear on my interactions with you as you prepare for your positions as building principals or possibly superintendents. I was fortunate to be able to serve as a mentor to a number of interns while I was superintendent, and again, I just hope that my experience will prove beneficial as you pursue your SBL and your SDL certifications. Thank you very much. I will be posting my resume along with this video so that you can reach me and learn about my experience. You'll find my contact information on that resume. And again, I want to wish you well, and please contact me if you have any concerns or questions which I can help answer or address. Thank you very much.